Hi, thanks for taking the time to have this interview with me, sharing your insight and experience with us. Shall we start? I would like to ask when you first get your touch with blockchain technology?
Personally heard the name of Bitcoin for the first time through Hacker News in 2012. In the beginning, I thought Bitcoin is blockchain and blockchain is Bitcoin. Later on, the more I learned about blockchain, the more I understand blockchain is a much bigger concept than Bitcoin. It's a very exciting experience and I couldn't stop learning more every day.
What do you want to say to the newcomers of the blockchain field? What's the best recommendation to learn it?
I would say do not be afraid of new terminology and technology, embrace and absorb the new knowledge, and be more open-minded for them. How to learn it? Everyone has different learning methods. Here I share my learning methods of blockchain technology, hoping it might help. I won't recommend read Bitcoin or Ethereum white papers or books like Master Bitcoin at the beginning. In fact, I downloaded them a long time ago, but I only read them in the last year. They are for the technical personnel with a certain knowledge of blockchain. My recommended learning path for the newcomers is: browse the websites of different blockchain projects to get a basic understanding. If you would like to go deeper in technology direction, starting from Bitcoin and Ethereum, and then discovering different other. Personally, I would suggest that you should at least look at 10 different top international projects. After getting a preliminary understanding of blockchain, then trying to build the nodes of blockchain applications will give you a deeper understanding of the decentralized network. Using the wallet tool, it can give you a basic understanding of a decentralized identity system and cryptography. Use the block browsing application, through which you can check the status of the account or transaction. If you work as an investor, as I do, I would suggest you follow some blockchain podcasts, etc. to make sure you are updated with the most updated blockchain dynamics and news.
With your rich and successful investment experience, what do you think is the core competitive value of a startup? What do you want to say to the founders of blockchain-related startups, especially female founders?
The core competitive value of a startup is a good team plus a good product, and ideally a good investment environment. The third one is definitely not the problem for blockchain startups. Blockchain has been a hot, even hottest topic in last years. So if you would like to raise funds for your startup, you need a good team plus a good product nowadays in the blockchain field. Regarding your second question, I would say a good founder needs these 3 abilities. Vision, the ability to grasp the general trend of future development plus the ability to deduct strategic paths. Openness, keep an open mind to grow and adapt to changes. Leadership, whether it has been built or can it build a good team. In my own experience, I have discovered how important it is to seek guidance and help from others. Proactively engage with other women in the executive leaders communities, ask them for guidance, or exchange experiences with them, which will give you valuable insights and opportunities. Just like executives in the male world, seeking help from others is often considered insufficient self-reliance, and in fact this is an opportunity you should not miss. Please make full use of the community of professionals around you. You will find that some people like to share their knowledge, advice, and contacts to help you and your business. Although the situation is improving, the blockchain industry is far from diversifying the workforce. I believe that no matter what the situation is, it is not easy to fight the status quo. The blockchain industry has always been dominated by men, and women are afraid to break cultural barriers, which limit their opportunities because they are women. Although more and more women are considering starting their own companies, they are discouraged by the current figures. Only 3% of venture capital funds flow into female entrepreneurs' companies. On the other hand, women today are more united and value mutual support. This situation is unprecedented in the blockchain field. I think women in this industry have a brighter future.
The blockchain as new technology has changed fundamentally how we exchange value. As humans, we find ways to lower uncertainty one or another so that we can exchange value. What do you think blockchain technology has changed or will change our society, our law system, corporations, and market system?
Well, blockchain as a new technology is a too big application. We might need another interview another day for this topic. Let's just take Bitcoin as an example for now. I would say, Bitcoin is slowly but fundamentally changing our generation in many ways. The first feature is the value equivalent attribute. In the past, the value was mostly measured in US dollars or gold. But now, more and more companies and platforms are beginning to use Bitcoin as an optional payment unit, such as a brand new Tesla Model 3 car weighing against 2 Bitcoins. The second feature is the decentralization of Bitcoin. It does not rely on any national central bank for production. Once generated, it will not be tampered with or eliminated, and there is no need to issue new notes to replace old ones. The third feature is that it is derived from digital, and can be quickly, securely, and conveniently stored, transported, and exchanged. The fourth feature is its variable price attribute. Buying and selling through on many trading platforms lets Bitcoin have a big speculative space like gold or valued stocks.
What do you think of the future of blockchain technology in China, both in the capital market and from a political perspective?
The blockchain is currently in its growth phase, where it is growing both technologically and in adoption in China. Its use cases in almost all the different sectors speak volumes about its future. With more and more investors interested in blockchain technology, we will see a huge impact on the blockchain, both industrially and in day-to-day life. Regarding the problem of blockchain in the capital market, it is not so much about process, technology or investor preferences, but regulation and governance. According to IDC research, the scale of China's blockchain market spending reached $160 million in 2018, and this strong growth trend is expected to continue in the next 3 years. By 2022, the scale of expenditure in this market is expected to reach $1.67 billion, and the compound growth rate from 2017 to 2022 will exceed 80%. Currently, most of the blockchain application and projects are oriented to the business, merchants, enterprises, and the common people cannot feel it intuitively in many cases. I believe we will see more and more blockchain application directly with personal clients, end user, consumer, and even our smartphones can install lightweight blockchain nodes, and data sovereignty will gradually return to the hands of users. At that time, personal data abuse and data privacy protection issues will no longer exist with the assistance of blockchain technology. I personally believe the future of blockchain is bright in China, and Chinese government is encouraging the application of blockchain in more fields.
Thanks for taking the time to join me in the interview and thanks for the informative messages. I hope you had fun today.
Thanks for inviting me, and it's an honor to share my experience of blockchain. Let's talk next time soon.